time it is. You already know. So let's see here. Today is Sunday. It's a very busy day, very tiring day, very fun day. It was indeed a very fun day because today was the first day I went hiking this year. Did I go hiking at all? I didn't go hiking at all. Did I? Yeah, I did. This is indeed the first hike of the year, and also the first time in a long time, very long time, that I actually went hiking with people. I actually had friends with me this time. It was even funner. It was great. There were experiences, memories, fun. Yeah, started off easy. It was a pretty light hike, and then we were like, yeah, this isn't the one that we were looking for. And then we found out the one that we were looking for wasn't on the signpost, which was kind of weird, but it was real, and we did find it because it was in the same area, which also was kind of weird. Because on one website, there was like no GPS coordinate available. I'm just like, so does it exist? But after further looking, they were literally in the same area, which makes sense, hence the name being the same, just different ending, because one was the creek and one was a ridge. But yeah, no, we found it, obviously. We did the first one. It was pretty easy, pretty light. Not too big of a deal. Reached a dead end, in a sense, because it was just like dense-ass vegetation and stuff. And it was like, okay, this is a turnaround point. Just head back. As we head back, sat in the car, warmed up because it was cold. It was about 20 to low 30. And it was mainly in the shade because we were there in the morning. So it was mainly shaded, which also makes it colder. And again, it was in a canyon, so it was pretty windy. But all in all, it wasn't bad. It was a clear sky day, which helped out. So it wasn't bad. It was pretty fun. So yeah, we went through there, went back, hopped in the car, warmed up, ate, reassessed, and went back out there. And then, yeah, he found another one. Saw some deer way, way, way up. I don't know how he spotted them, but I guess he's a hunter, so I guess that makes sense that he was able to spot a deer so far away and so easily. And the running joke was he did like this picture with a caption that said, "There's a deer," but it's just a picture of a hill and you don't see anything because unless you're there and you have a good eye and you know where it's at, you're not going to see a deer unless you're a hunter looking for deer. But yeah, nope. Lo and behold, there were, sure enough, four, and somehow he's able to identify them from at least. Let me see here. I would say it was probably further than 400 meters. Let me see if I was trying to think. It was pretty far. Point is, it was pretty fucking far. Like it was out there. But hey, homie had an eye. He spotted it, and I was like, sure. I thought it was a goat. I was like, nah, man, it might be a goat. So I got my camera, zoomed in, digital zoomed in, and then yeah, we're kind of like, yeah, I know it's a deer. But I was like, oh no, man, it might be a goat. They were really up there, really, really up there. It was a steep ass hill. It was actually a fucking mountain that we thought, you know what? There's a trail we can follow, and it was steep. I mean, steep. But anyway, we didn't take that trail. Went on another trail, which is the right trail. Um, yeah, and then took a little detour. Kind of went off trail, which also led to the trail when we went back down. So it was a thing. Just kind of high up. Saw a big ass crater. It was weird. Saw these weird mounds, and we're like, this place might be haunted. There's just weird ass like fresh dug mounds. I don't know what is up here or what was up here or what the hell dug up here, but they ain't shit up here. Let's go back down. So we go back down, take the other route to the other side, and we meet with this dude because when we were across, again, it's a canyon, a bunch of ridges and valleys. And yeah, we heard this guy yelling. And I thought he was just, yelling to yell, say hello or something. I don't know, it was weird. But didn't realize he was looking for his dog. And at that point, it was kind of weird. I thought for sure I heard a dog bark before we heard him yell. And then we heard him yelling, and we saw him, and we're looking at him. And we're just like, I think he's looking for his dog, guy. And he was going on for like minutes. So And we're like, you know what? We're about to go hike anyway, or at least finish the hike and go the proper way. So we'll just meet him halfway, see what's going on, see if we can help him out, so on and so on. So we go on down, cross the other side, meet with the guy who was like, oh, thank you for helping us. Look, dog meant a lot. So we agreed to help him look for the dog as we finished up our hike. Told us a story about what happened, which is also kind of weird. The dog was with him. They went up the ridge, went over a ridge, and then, yeah, he said this like out of nowhere, just like went crazy. Just started running and zigzagging and just went downhill. It just ran and ran. He's like, yeah, I've never done that before. I don't know what happened, but yeah, I don't know what happened. That was pretty weird. I didn't see it. All I'd have is a story. But no, he was searching for at least a few hours. And he was dedicated to searching because he was like, yeah, I'm going to go down here, loop back up, meet you guys halfway up. Fortunately, we couldn't find them, any tracks of them, anything like that. Because there wasn't really any snow either, so there was like no tracks to follow. Except for old ice trails. Because there was snow, but it was just like frozen, so just ice. But even then, those trails could have been many other hikers or deer or wolf, coyote, whatever. I don't know. Probably not a wolf, likely a coyote. But anyway, point is, a lot of trails, a lot of old trails, hard to make out. Because like, oh yeah, this might be it. But then they're also down over there. And we're just like, I don't fucking know. But yeah, we couldn't find them. Couldn't find any trails of them. Couldn't hear them. Couldn't see them. And then, yeah, we passed him on the way back. He was still looking, of course, unfortunately. And, yeah, he was like, you know what, I might just stay out here all night. That, dog means a lot to me and my wife. And, yeah, we love that dog. I get it. I had a dog once. I would have a dog, but I live in an apartment, and I don't want to own a dog in an apartment. I want my dog to have a yard. I want him to be able to roam free, enjoy himself in case I can't take him out. And it's just not saying that my dog would just be outside. I would take him inside, but I want him to have the ability to go outside. But yeah, no, it was kind of sad. We ended up leaving for us because we had to go anyway. But he was like, yeah, man, I'm going to stay out here. I'll stay here all night and hopefully he comes back. Dogs typically tend to go back. There's not much out there, so there's a bit of hope. Hopefully that dog comes back. Praying for that guy. Praying for that guy. Hopefully he finds his dog. But anyway, yeah, so no, the hike was pretty interesting. It was a pretty light one. Good one to get started. It went about 8 miles total. All the trails and paths were covered in ice, and I mean straight, strict ice. Hang on. All right, sorry about that. I had to do something real quick. Anyway, words, saying things, hiking, ice. Yes, there was a lot of ice. I mean, we were. There was one point I was just straight up ice skating, which is kind of hard to do because it was like an uneven path, also very bumpy due to the rocks and uneven path. But yeah, no, I was ice skating at one point. We had a competition. We all had different shoes on. I was the most prepared with actual hiking boots. Another guy had leather boots on, leather work boots, and another person just had hiking shoes. Well, trail shoes, basically regular shoes at this point. Obviously, he fell the most. We counted like 10 and a half times. We had a system for what was a whole fall, a half fall. We even had a quarter fall at one point. But yeah, I fell 2.5 times. Well, 2 times, 1 and 2 halves. And then another guy fell 6 or 7 in like 75th. Anyway, yeah, it was funny as fuck. Saw a lot of cool stuff out there too. I think the funniest thing though, we were going up this hill that's covered in ice, and we're like, yo, it's gonna suck coming back down. He tried like not skiing, but like sledding down it the first time. Didn't work. The sun came up a little bit, and then at that point, it got a little bit more slipperier. That's a word. And when we came back, we kind of just like stood on the slope, and we just literally started sliding down. It was epic. That was on Baby Hill number 1, aka First Hike Trail number 1. On hike trail number 2, it was a lot steeper. So going up, it sucked because it was mainly covered in ice. But we're kind of walking to the side a little bit on like the packed snow ice and rocks and tree, bush, shrub, grass, whatever for more traction. But on the way back, we thought, let's just slide on down it. And sure enough, they sat down and slid down it with pretty good speed. Decent control too. It was interesting. It was a fun experience. It was memories. But yeah, we took a lot of pictures. It was nice seeing stuff like half frozen versus like fully covered in snow. It would suck if it was covered in snow. It'd be fun, but yeah, we saw a lot of stuff out there. It's pretty cool. Good hike for the first one because they haven't hiked in a bit. I haven't hiked in a bit, and they're trying to go out more. So I'm like, well, come on down. I got nobody to hike with. This will be fun. And thankfully, they had fun. So I took some pictures, sent them off to them, so they have those. And yeah, we'll definitely be doing that more often. We also have plans for doing things in the spring and summer. I think it'll be we're having some fun adventures. Hopefully, more people come. If not, oh well, we're the three amigos. And it's also funny because we had 3 different outfits. There was me looking like a photographer with general hiking gear on. We had just a straight up cowboy outfit, jacket, boots, all that, denim jean, and a legit cowboy hat. It was crazy. And then we had our urban hiker, sweats, shoes, jacket. We had all kinds of people out there. It was it was amazing. And of course, there's me with my big ass backpack, him with his hunting backpack, and then him with just a regular bag. It was funny shit. With the Burger King, got the Burger King hats. I still have mine back there. The funniest thing, he put his Burger King crown over his cowboy hat, and I'm like, that's amazing. That is just amazing. I'm just like recapping things. Cherry tea, by the way. Cherry Bliss. I think I've shared it before. I heated it up before I left so it stayed warm. But we're out there for like 6 or so plus hours, maybe. I don't know. We're out there for a good minute. So long, this shit actually got kind of cold. Not cold, just warm room temperature. It is better hot. It's not hot anymore, so it's kind of not that great, but it still has some flavor to it. But this shit keeps things hot. Considering it was 20 degrees out there, man, that's not too bad. Anyway, I might dump that shit out now. It's almost gone anyway. But yeah, no. As I said, considering it was the first hike, I think it went pretty damn good. We had a fun time, and we're planning on doing it again. So once I get my homework done and find hikes, we're down. Yeah, canyons aren't my preferred hike, but it was a pretty seemingly easy hike to do, and that's a good one to start off with. But yeah, that's all I have for now, I guess. I don't have any input for music right now. I haven't really thought about that. I kind of just impromptuvely did this one because I had to do it. I had to share it. You know what I'm saying? I had to share it. Oh, I left my glasses in my car. Yeah, that'll be fine. But yeah, as I said, fun day. It was a blast hanging out with friends for once. Yeah, go outdoors, guys. Have some fun experiences. It's great. I'll go into more detail, but one day I'm gonna get myself I have a selfie stick. I got one for Christmas. Parents were like, yeah, you like to go hiking? Take this. Now I have to get a new phone case because my phone case that I have is a flip case, and much as I like it, sometimes it gets annoying trying to flip it all the time. However, I still like it, but I need to get one that doesn't have the flip, and also just easier to access. That way I can get the case and yeah. But that's all, people. So until next time, I guess. Have fun. I'm kind of broken down right now, but whatever. I feel like I was gonna say something at the end to just sign off. Usually it's a song at the end to sign off, but I don't have one right now. I guess the first. Okay, you know what? Here, I'll do this instead. The current song that I have playing right now on Spotify is "Around" by Don Toliver. So there's that. There. Now I can officially sign off and feel good that I did that. Yeah.